we go.
And it's Colorado Springs to start out. And here is Doncic. To the middle. Here's Jokic. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Jokic has got the game going here with the first basket for Colorado Springs. Pass to Kukoc. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Wembanyama with it. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
It's tipped. Pass to Mitchell. Now here's Owens. And it's sent back by Isaac.
Oh, how about the read from the young fella? Isaac is dependable at anticipating when to go for the block.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. So Isaac will go to the free throw line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. Colorado Springs shooting their first free throw of the game here. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Mitchell looking it over. In the corner, it's Owen. Here's Kukoc. The shot, no good. Good defense by Jokic. And it's Colorado Springs ball. Wade, right side. Over Owen. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Here's Sharp. No good with the triple. And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for Colorado Springs. 3-point lead. Pass to Doncic. Lets the three fly. Mitchell comes up with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
From 12 feet out, here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
Pass to Jokic. Launches a three. And Colorado Springs missing again. Here's Mitchell. Quickly covering. And that's good. Donovan Mitchell for three.
You got to chase Mitchell out of the corner, or he will drain those all night.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
The tray. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Great at creating shots. Sharp did it there with that catch and shoot.
Pass to Doncic. Now Jokic. They grab their own miss. Quickly with it. Jokic a screen. Out left to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Colorado Springs needs to get off a shot. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Isaac. And another shot. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game. "15 seconds left in the first quarter. Now here's Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Robinson. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Dallas Mavericks up 1. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Doncic with it. Robinson picks him up. Morris. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Here's Wembanyama. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Pass to Doncic. Tries it from 19. Rebounded by Colorado Springs. Left side, Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
To the inside. Stolen by Robinson. And Colorado Springs pushing it up now. And they take the lead.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Down low. Stolen by Robinson. Oh, and here we go. Isaac's got the fast break chance. And they recover it. Pass to Doncic. 5 to shoot. Oh, Doncic from way outside.
Seems like everyone's taking long threes these days, but Doncic has natural power in those legs, generates range with ease.
Colorado Springs leading by 4. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Now, quickly, after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. The wide open look for Durant. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic.
Well, with range extending out well beyond the arc, Durant has zero trouble knocking that one down.
3-on-3. It's deflected. Isaac with the steal. Wembanyama outside. Inside. From 7. Here's Robinson. Lays it up off the glass. Robinson's got 4 this quarter. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Colorado Springs.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
Well, one thing that's noticeable is just tremendous energy from everybody, and they put that into their transition play, and all that hustle is paying off.
Isaac with the steal. Here's Wembanyama. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And now it's a 9-point Colorado Springs lead. Sharp on the wing. Knocks down the 3-ball. Sharp's got 6 points.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharp's range.
Doncic, no good. Knocked loose. Doncic with the steal. Quickly with a wide open look. Drills the 3-pointer. Quickly's got the lead up to 9 now for Colorado Springs. Pass to Doncic. Back to KD. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. So it's both teams making substitutions here. He's perfect from the line this time.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Timeout called here. Colorado Springs decides to talk it over. Here's Villar, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And we've finished one half of basketball. Colorado Springs leads by 7. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. That'll be a 5-second call. Now, Jokic. Isaac outside. Doncic outside. He can't get that one. Here's Sharp. Rebounded by Colorado Springs. We know, Brent, there are many roads that lead to the modern NBA. And Shaedon Sharp took his own unique path.
Yeah, Kevin, you could say that again. I mean, he was on the Kentucky campus as a player, but never participated in a collegiate game. And then all of a sudden finding himself at the top end of the NBA draft without ever playing a college game.
Here's Wade. Offensive rebound. Out to Doncic. Goes back up. No good on that one.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Kukoc. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Kukoc just got his first points in this one. Here's Wade. A slam dunk by Wade.
Excellent at dishing the rock. Luka with the nice feed.
Mitchell right side. Kukoc can't get it to go. Colorado Springs leading by 7. Quickly with it. Now guarded by Owens. Out to Doncic. Wade on the wing. Plenty of space. Rebound by Mitchell. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. To the paint. Out to Kukoc. Lets it go. And it's Kukoc again missing. Pass to Doncic. Jokic a screen. Nifty move. Wade right side. Isaac outside. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Here's the fast break. Wembanyama leading the way. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Jokic a screen. And that's out of bounds. Colorado Springs will keep it. Just 3 to shoot. Wade outside. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Morris outside. Back to Mitchell. Over quickly. That's short off the rim.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
It's good from long range.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Now, here's Mitchell. To the wing right side. They double him with Jokic. Clock at 6. Mitchell with it. Now defended by Jokic. Jokic with the steal. Here's Robinson. Pass to Jokic. And here is Quickly. And that one's good. Jokic. And now a 12-point Colorado Springs lead.
Such a sweet touch there from Jokic.
On the wing, Mitchell. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Mitchell's got 5 now.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
And it's Colorado Springs up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Colorado Springs leading by 12. Here's Quickly. There's a screen by Robinson. Back to Quickly. Fires for 3. The shot misses. And the call will be against Emmanuel Quickly. That's his first foul. Outside Durant. Stolen by Quickly. Over in the corner, Edwards. Back to Quickly. On the wing, Isaac. Pass to Robinson. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Edwards. It's stolen by Wembanyama. And here's Doncic from the arc. Wilkins with the defensive effort. Timeout called here. Colorado Springs decides to talk it over. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Colorado Springs' head coach had some advice for his team during the break. Now, he kept it simple in the huddle. He said, play smart. If we don't beat ourselves, we walk away with the win. Keep it simple, and we got this. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David.
And we know Doncic has limitless range, but for him, it's about becoming more consistent from deep.
Here's Doncic. It's good from about 19 feet. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. On the wing, Doncic. Pass to Bullar. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. The 3. Nice D from Doncic. And it's Wade with the ball for Colorado Springs. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Bullar with the bucket.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Mitchell up top. Here's Kukoc. Misses from close range. Colorado Springs leading by 15. .149 left to play here in the fourth. Rodman outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Misses the jumper.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Oh, nice setup by Wembanyama. On top of everything else, this guy has an incredible IQ.
Here's Ballard. Pass to Edwards. Here's Ballard. Shoots from the elbow. Good on the jump shot. And Colorado Springs leads by 15.
They maintained focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
Yeah, the cool thing is that they look like they're having a blast out there. Everyone on the same page, contributions across the board.
Kukoc from outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. So it's Colorado Springs now. 17 points was their biggest margin. Back to Smart. Pass to Edwards. Nice ball movement by Colorado Springs. Here's Ballard. Clock at 4. There's the 3. Out to Edwards. Three-pointer. Wade. They shoot again. And he sinks the layup. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Missed. And so Colorado Springs takes the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for some.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We've got live NBA basketball headed your way on this fine Wednesday afternoon. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter.
Here we go.
And so it's Colorado Springs with it. Kicks it to Doncic. Pass to Quickly. Back to Doncic. Here's Wade from behind the arc. Drills it from deep.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
And, Coach, such a unique player, multiple-time MVP Nikola Jokic. How do you defend this guy?
Well, Brian, if I knew that, everybody in the league would be trying to hire me. Because no one has found an answer for Nikola Jokic. He can just beat you in so many ways. If you're going to double team him, he's going to create wide open shots and even layups for his teammates. If you're going to leave him single covered, he's going to score. There's nothing this guy can't do on a basketball court.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
Oh, unselfish basketball from Covington. Now, his teammates appreciate his willingness to hit them when they're open.
Oh, it's stolen. For 3, Covington. Right wing. Here's Kukoc. No good from outside. Colorado Springs with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Doncic. Back to Wade. Kicks it to Quickly. From deep. The Bronx grabs the miss. Left side Covington. Back to Daniels. Hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup.
Inside, Daniels really uses his agility, getting nimble to find himself a shot.
Pass to Jokic. The shot comes out. Good work defensively by Wiseman. Pulls it from the top of the key. Green for 3. Nails it from 3.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Here's Wade. Can they get it? And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. And during the first few seasons of Emmanuel Quickley's career, he was seen primarily as a scorer, Grant.
Yes, but recently has blossomed into a more versatile threat. The leap we've seen in his passing has been especially impressive. He's a player to watch out for moving forward.
Down low. Here's Jokic. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And Jokic has a number of moves to choose from, especially deep inside.
Green for 3. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Here's Wade. Oh, misses the dunk. And it's the Bronx's ball. Here's Jones. It's hauled in by Robinson. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Wade. And And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Well, excellent read there by Edwards. He saw someone had a better shot, and he got them the ball.
Here's Arenas. The Bronx again can't hit. Pass to Quickly. Here's Wade. The layup off target. Good if it goes. No luck on that one. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Colorado Springs ahead. They're up by 2. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Colorado Springs.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
Kept alive. And so it's Colorado Springs with it. Here's Wilkins. Outside Wembanyama. Shot clock at 6. Deflected. And the ball ends up out of bounds. Out of bounds. And they retain possession. Here's Edwards. Outside Robinson. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Here's Kukoc. Buries it from 3. Kukoc has got 6.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
And Colorado Springs calls timeout here. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Colorado Springs. And you watch Dyson Daniels on the floor, Coach. He's everywhere on defense.
Yeah, Brian, he's one of the best guys disrupting offenses and getting deflections. He gets his hands in passing lanes. Effort like that will always find minutes.
And a quality find there by Isaac. It's really nice to see a big guy watching the floor for opportunities like that.
Here's Daniels. 5 points in the game. Here's Wiseman. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Pass to Wembanyama. Kicks it to Quickly. Here's Isaac. Robinson on the wing. Three-pointer. And they get it back. Here's Wembanyama. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Those long arms can be so effective on the glass. Wembanyama just hauls it in.
Colorado Springs shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight.
That puts them over the foul limit with plenty of time left. They have to be careful now.
And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line. He does not get the second one. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
And it's blocked by Isaac.
Yeah, great length from Isaac. He gets the hand up, gets a piece, using that big wingspan.
Here's Arenas. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Arenas has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Fires the 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. And so it's Colorado Springs with it. And a big finish by Robinson.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Here's Antetokounmpo. Colorado Springs with a rebound. Doncic up top. Blocked! Antetokounmpo outside. Oh, Giannis using his size inside.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
And Colorado Springs calls timeout here. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Five to shoot. Drives to the hoop. The open shot, Isaac. The offensive rebound.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Antetokounmpo up top. The 3. It's hauled in by Isaac. Here's Wade. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Colorado Springs ahead, leading by 1. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And the Bronx with possession here. They trail by 1. Wembanyama screen. Arenas shot is off. Colorado Springs with the ball. And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great, Grant.
You know, B.A., not many guys have won multiple MVPs and a title. But Jokic has already accomplished so much. And with his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume.
Now here's Jones. To the wing on the left. For the lead. The Bronx again can't hit. And so it's Colorado Springs with it. They lead by 1. Stolen by Jones.
Excellent anticipation there to come away with the steal.
So they take the lead. Arenas has got 6.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
And that one's good. Quickly.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities. Well, coaches will take that any day. Don't pass up open threes like that.
The Bronx leading by 3. From deep. Unable to get that one. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Pass to Isaac. Here's Wade. Over on Antetokounmpo. Here's Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Such a powerfully built man. I mean, Jokic seems to just brush off the foul from the opposition.
Colorado Springs shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. And the Bronx with possession here. Wembanyama screen. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Bronx shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And the technical free throw is good. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Carr. Here's Livingston. Just 5 on the clock. Free throw line jumper. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
Colorado Springs making a switch here. Colorado Springs with the ball. They trail by 3. Doncic outside. To the left side wing. Shoots it from the corner. The Bronx grabs the miss. And they're on the break. It's tipped. There's a minute 17 left in the third quarter. Pass to Wade. Back to Doncic. Here's Doncic on the drive. And the basket is good. Robinson's got 6.
All eyes on Luka. The defense forgot about his teammates.
Wembanyama screen. Here's Livingston. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Back to Wade. "36 seconds left in the third. For the lead. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And it's Doncic missing. Here's Livingston. Pass to Jones. Here's Carr. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
And it's Livingston missing. On the wing quickly. Plenty of space. Colorado Springs again can't hit. Here's Carr. Good! Without a second to spare.
Oh, you got to have some real nerves to hit that shot.
What poise, what focus. That's...
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. And here's Quickly. He'll bring it up for Colorado Springs. 6-point game. Edwards can't hit.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Stolen by Quickly. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates. I love it. Excellent position defensively. You give the guy 2 choices. Either stop in your tracks or step out of bounds.
Colorado Springs with the ball. Here's Isaac. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And good effort from Isaac inside the paint. Just refusing to back off and getting fouled.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
Yeah, way back when I started coaching, you never wanted a three-pointer on a fast break. Now, it's the shot teams are looking for.
Green for 3. Colorado Springs with a rebound. It's a one-on-one situation. The open shot, Jokic. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And we know he can pass the ball, but wow, what a great finisher as well. Jokic delivering when his team needs him.
Kukoc off target from the baseline. And James Wiseman gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
To the inside. Here's Jokic. Lets it fly. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Daniels. And it's good. 2 points.
And leaking out well in transition. I mean, I like seeing Daniels get rewarded for hustling.
And Colorado Springs calls timeout here. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Colorado Springs coach had some advice for the team over the break. And coach had a simple message for their team saying, hey, we're right there. Let's start with a stop. Knock down a couple shots and we'll be up. Sometimes the best instructions are the basic ones.